Welcome, for not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. Become a member, join Patreon, and Raythax on DTH domain name. I'll do a little bit of Grumpy Cat and 4chan as well, just because we've had some interesting news. Grumpy Cat will be on... Alright, so we're at about $2.5 million market cap right now. It's actually up about 20%. We are going to do... I'll read you a message that I had written a buddy of mine, saying, or I'll read you part of it. Like, two things I'm thinking here, which he's going to do another decent purchase here on Grumpy Cat. I said, listen, two things I'm thinking here. It's going to start trading on Bitmart on Monday. That is tomorrow. It will also start trading on CoinW like a week after. Listings sometimes have weird effects, yada yada yada, going through that. But yeah, it's the fact that we were able to raise $20,000 in like 12 hours just for extra CEXs on top of everything else that's going on. I was like, let's get this bread. So that's why you are seeing a little bit of a pump. What happens after we hit those exchanges, especially Bitmart tomorrow, I don't know. You could have a couple people that are going to use that liquidity to dump, and this way you have a cross trade. You could have a couple people that just get more exposed to it. Instead of just having 2,900 wallets, it might go to 3,900, however many. Again, people really do like to gamble. I think we are getting far enough away from when the OG Grumpy Cat was like, hey, I don't like this, and people, again, they do have short memories. What's that? People do have short memories, so they'll go and say, oh, hey, this is safe now. And if they go and they look into it, you can just say, hey, remember when they spent $20,000 in order to get a top tier 1 lawyer, and it's actually a really cool case in Web3, setting a bunch of precedents. It's just, I don't know, I think it has a lot of history. I think it's really fun. I haven't sold a dime. 4chan has had a couple of those exchanges, and will get more as time goes on, but 4chan is currently at a $3.29 million market cap. The volume is only 300-ish thousand. We were getting like millions and millions a day. We did get taken off one exchange, not because it was one of the ones that was, I forget what it was. I don't know if it had anything to do with Shiba, or it had something to do with one of the meme coins, and it was like, hey, we don't like this exchange. It got taken off. We are getting on other ones in the future though. Anywho, moving on. We have a couple of things. I guess we'll do OMI. We'll do OMI next, and then I guess that'll go into the Coffeezilla thing. OMI on the day, which has had a few different eyes on it, it's down 1.1% over the last 24 hours, has less than 600,000 in volume. Again, you look at that and you see it's trading like a penny stock. It's traded, it's typically what you don't want to see in the chart. Yeah, you really want a lot more volume. But it is number 190, so it went from like 180 to 190 over the last week as far as rank goes. And when comparing it to the rest of the crowd, everything's pretty flat with the exception of XRP, up another 3.5%. Everything else is pretty flat, plus or minus 1%, except for Cardano, which is down 4%, and Dogecoin, which is down 2% in the top 10. OMI just, again, depending on the day, can be up or down. I don't think the Coffeezilla had any bearing on this, and we'll go and talk about this. Everyone and their sister, I've seen it on thumbnails on YouTube, like, oh, is this the end of OMI? And it's like Coffeezilla going, like, so be advised, Coffeezilla, he hasn't reached out to me yet, he probably will. He is investigating Logan Paul, which has led him to Ben Gadenzi, which has led him to people pumping and dumping the coin. None of which I think were any Veve influencers. If they were, I'm ready for that popcorn. I'm very curious to see who's done that. I do think it is just kind of like the big people, like the actual influencers, not just influencers in the small circle of Veve and Comey. That's what it is. It has nothing to do with, again, Veve has been almost annoyingly safe in trying to stay, not afloat, annoyingly safe in trying to stay above board. To my knowledge, they have never run afoul of any government organizations from like the world, because they operate globally. It's not just like, oh yeah, they're an Indian company, so they only have to rely on, Indian rules and laws. Now they're an international company. Again, to my knowledge, they've never run afoul of any type of law. So, but again, people like to read headlines, like to say, oh, he's investigating Comey. Just a couple of things inside a Comey. Again, like I would imagine just the Ben Cadenzi, because he has gone on and has been a scam artist for a long time, whether it is a Comey, whether it is Earth 2, everything that happened to do with GoChain, et cetera, et cetera. I would like to see a couple of people really go and have a, actually be interviewed for this that have personal experiences with him. Some of them may or may not want to be doxxed. I don't know. The good thing with already being doxxed and having your face out there, you know, I wouldn't really be able to go and give him that much more information than he could already find on his own. That's, again, any other information that he could find would probably not be me. And the only reason why I think he would reach out was because if he saw any one of my older videos, be like, oh, okay, well, this person had 100 million OMI when it was at this price. That's a lot of money, over $1 million, worth looking into. But if he does any actual real deep digging, like, okay, he never sold. So Coffeezilla, you don't need to reach out. I never sold. I never did any of that, in case you're still investigating. But I do think this could be actually a boon, could be really good for Veve and Comey. One, because it had Comey trending, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I think as it comes out, he might mention Veve and Comey, or he might mention Veve. He'll definitely be mentioning OMI and Comey. But again, if it is just about the scam artists that happen to use a Comey as a vehicle, he might just mention Veve in passing. He might do a quick thing on it. I don't know how long his videos are. I've never really watched his videos, but that's something that could be good if he goes and paints them. Again, I don't think any negative damage is just doing right now. It's just people being stupid with the misconceptions, saying, oh, they're done for. It's like, guys, I wish I did a video on it yesterday, because I feel like it festered for a day, and then people were going and saying, oh, they're just believing the headlines, or just reading the thumbnail of a YouTube, or the title of a YouTube video, and like, oh, that's it, it's over. That's why I really don't like clickbait title videos. I mean, I understand the reasoning for them. You know, you get people that are confused, and you want to go and, hang on one second, guys. You get people that do get confused, they only read that, and then, you know, they get bearish. In the meantime, we did have Slum Doge. Let's see where this is at. We had the Slum Doge millionaire go and post about that. I actually want to read some of the comments that he had left on here as well. Slum Doge millionaire has a little over 250,000 followers over on the Twitter. And let's see what he has. Back over, pass it. Solana, Doge. So it says Veve is trending now. I wonder why. I'll read my response in a little bit, but I do want to go and read other people's responses as well. Yeah, Foster Hilt going and saying, something tells me this won't be the last time I hear you or others saying this over the coming months, meaning that Veve will be trending for many other reasons, not just the Coffeezilla thing that was going on and speculation running wild. Butter Zero says, ready for the Veve bull run. Veve Master Collector, this happens when a company builds and Veve is doing some big improvements back to back. Omar says Veve x Vive Studios, so that could be one of the things as well. Veve is partnering with HTC Vive or Vive Studios. Again, that HTC Vive is a headset. It's really, really cool. That was, I think, the first headset I ever wore before any Oculus Quest or Oculus whatever. It is getting really loud out there. Let me know if that's a little distracting, the wind and all that. So yeah, HTC Vive is really cool. They do a bunch of virtual reality stuff, virtual entertainment stuff. I think that is what Veve stands for. Virtual entertainment, virtual, etc., etc. Anyway, moving on. Ooh. We have Aaron saying, it's like little hidden gem waiting to be exposed to the world. With AR glass tech coming along, it's lining up to be the biggest of them all. You have a couple of negative ones. You have somebody, I won't give their names, says, I gave up on Veve, especially their OMI token. That got a lot of blowback. Someone else said, Veve, I remember that. I still have all my collectibles in the app. I thought it was going to be big back in 2021, so I wasted a buttload of money on it. So again, you do have people that are a little salty that they did get burned buying at the height of the bull market, and well, if you never sold, you haven't lost. Anyway, I go and say, because they consistently make millions per month, because they have a fan base that does 100-hour Twitter spaces, 69-hour streams, nice, and throws epic parties, because as other companies are downsizing, Veve is hiring, growing, and investing. Because there are more successful people in Veve than any other company in the space, the hype that's generated from the fans is endlessly renewable, Veve has won the decade, and people are starting to realize. So that did wind up getting a lot of love. Anyway, moving on with other stuff. Veve Magic was really excited about those posters. Those posters had generated the Alice in Wonderland posters from, I think it was like 2 days ago. Yeah, it was on July 14th, so it was 2 days ago. That had generated over $100,000 for Veve. Oh, maybe not that much. Maybe like 97. I'm not going to do all the math here. Oh, no. No, it's a lot. Well, there's some. So let's do some maths here. I won't do all the maths. Just quick back of the napkin math. Yeah, almost 100K, if not breaking that 100K. It is right around there. Moving on. We have Seven saying just a couple more days and he hits level 65. This is Stephen Duarte, 81. Would love to use this for something soon. Talking about the Master Collector points. I think he should as well. We have a collector spotlight. We have Veve Digital Collectibles going saying introducing our next collector spotlight, and the proud owner of a sub 100 mint Batman Black and White set, Series 1. They really should have said a sub 30 mint, because that's what they have. They don't just have a sub 100 set, they have a sub 30 set. Just having sub 40 in general is wild. Sub anything is wild, but to have that is absolutely incredible. Veve says, thank you for the passion and spirit you bring to the Veve fam, the ways you inspire the collectors at heart. And this is Tina Sells for You. This is Tina Garcia for Lily Pitt saying collector spotlight. The collector insight is collecting should be fun, items you can relate to, and something that you can be passionate about. Collect from the heart. That is her quote. Her Veve birthday is 16 January 2022, so here a lot later than a lot of other people, but she made a huge splash. She loves this. I heckin' love her and her husband. Her first collectible was the United States Postal Service Winking Santa stamp. The most prized collectible is the number 26 Todd McFarlane Batman. Oh, that's so freaking cool. Most sentimental is the number 66 partner statue. Yep. Could you imagine Walt Disney being like, execute order 66? That'd be nuts. The favorite movie is Gone with the Wind. Aw. Quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Oh, that's such a good movie. It's not. It's just a classic. Drop wish list is animated Transformers. Oh my god, Tina, I love you so much. I would love to see Optimus Prime. Like, just... It doesn't even have to be epic, like riding a T-Rex or anything. All it has to do is say, my name. Hang on. My name is Optimus Prime. Oh god, just having Peter Cullen's voice on that. Oh, take me now. I love you, Tina. All right, moving on here. Just the beginning. Hold on. Could be 1 days in the studio. Can use that for. Nope. Veve Digital Collectibles says drop your Marvel predictions for Comic-Con exclusives for San Diego. That is happening this month. Actually, it should be happening in like 2 weeks. Let me go, and I of course went and just commented Nick Fury, Marvel Mighty. I thought that would be cool. San Diego Comic-Con 2023. That is July 20th to the 23rd. So that is this week. Oh, all right. Well, hot dog. San Diego Comic-Con. So actually, we will be getting those this week. All right, let's go. Another Marvel Mighty. Let's get this bread. Most likely. Again, we're going to have it at either one or both Comic-Cons. It may or may not happen. We don't need to get a Marvel Mighty right now. I think it would be cool just because we do have Nick Fury going on about Secret Wars. We could get a roadie. I don't think we get like a U.S. president. I'm dumb. We could get any of the Super Skrulls or any of the normal Skrulls. Could get anyone. Amelia Clark's character. I think Nick Fury is like the more well-known one. The one that Colby Smulders is, Agent Maria Hill. I would love her. Oh, I love her so much. But yeah, that happens this Thursday through the 23rd through Sunday. I'll also, speaking of dates, I will have. What is today? Today is on Sunday the 16th. I'll be on Crypto Reigns podcast at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We might do like a double live thing where I go live here and he go live there, but either way that'll happen. So totally join us for that. Moving on, the VVX Vive Studios that I really like. David had posted that just a couple days ago. And then we have, so I had Darcy Donovan on. I'll go over the past podcasts I had Darcy Donovan on 2 days ago. She is, for those, I feel like I've talked about her a lot. Actress, singer, crypto queen. She is in Veve. She's been in Veve for over a year. she'll get into it more. She's focusing on her own NFT project right now. But we did talk off camera quite a bit. One for one, every time I've done it, it's only been once, but every time I've gone on set to like an acting gig, showing everyone Veve, showing everyone those Starfires, those Superman, those Spider-Man, the Marvel Mighties. I actually had I'm getting way off topic here, but I actually had, my friends had a couple of their family over yesterday, and what were the kids watching? Spidey and His Amazing Friends on the Disney Plus Kids channel. And I was like, oh, hey, I have some of those. They were like super young to be into Veve. They were like little kids. But what I wanted to bring up is, speaking of my friends, one of the people I live with, we'll call her Megalodon, has a very interesting passion of Hallmark Christmas tree collectibles. And I've known other women to be interested in Christmas. I've known other women to be interested in certain times of the year, but she's opened my eyes to a new, not a new, an old way of collecting, and what I see for the future. So every single year, twice a year, Hallmark goes and they pump out these Christmas tree ornaments every July and every October. And she had sold, I don't know, like $900 of her old collectibles, worth, and she used that to buy new ones. So spending almost $1,000 on stuff, and it was stuff that if Veve had like a Veve Christmas tree and Hallmark sold, oh, here's these ornaments that could go on your Christmas tree, that would do super well. I should make this its own video, because it was stuff that plays music for 2 minutes. It was stuff like, there's a Han Solo that goes into the Starlight, no, not the Starlight pit, he goes into the Carbonite chamber and comes up as Carbonite. Some of these get really, really intricate. It's really cool, and everyone goes absolute ape over this. At least, mostly older women, but her and her gay best friend also get really deep into it. She has 3 different Christmas trees. She wants to have a Christmas tree up all year round. Like that, if she was into digital, she would already be in Veve. She's just not. But there are people like that in the world that as physical collectibles, and it takes up so much space. The fact that she had to go and sell a lot of her physical stuff to make room for more physical stuff, as a collector, you don't really want to do that. It's kind of sad to let them go. But even in this collectible, this physical collectible world, oh, hey, I bought this from Hallmark, 2 years ago at, $50. It's now worth $200, stuff like that. I feel like to wait 2 years to do a 4X, but for people that are just, the normal investing thing is to go 9 to 11% each year, I feel like the 4X is very, very warranted and welcome. Anyway, we're getting way off topic here. Moving on. So I am gonna go and see Darcy in Vegas in September with another one of my big Veve whales. We're gonna 100% get her in on that after her Dog Stars Star Dog project launches, and she's into that. So she is currently co-owner of I forget what the metaverse is called, Income Island. So she is co-owner of that. She does like to have big collaborations. She is going to incorporate her NFTs into that. Really cool. I do want to go and see if, again, when you can do all this by yourself, it's because you have, oh, hey, yeah, I have like 5 million followers across all social medias. I think it's closer to 7. But that Veve would be pretty lucky in order to get her to go and just actually mainstream push it, not just be a silent partner in the background where she buys some Veve NFTs. I think that'd be fun. We'll try to see if that can happen. Prince Manvendra was on yesterday, first openly gay prince ever in the world, told a bunch of his story. He's not too much into technology. I am going to send him some more info. We talked off camera about Veve stuff. I talked to him about Pride. I talked to him about, not like Pride, like saying Pride, like the actual Pride NFT that we have on here from Givenchy. We are going to go and I'll mention a couple of other things. The most beautiful line that he said yesterday when I talked about investing, he's like, oh, the good thing about being royalty is that I never run out of money. And I was like, oh, talk dirty to me. Um, he is currently, I invited him to New York Comic Con, but he's currently in the G20 summit, and it goes through November, and after this goes to Brazil. And he does play an important role in the G20 summit. It is for healthcare for, I think, in the LGBT community, as far as in countries that maybe might not allow it. So unfortunately, he can't come to this year's Comic Con. He'll be here next year. He does come to New Jersey and New York a decent amount. We'll try to get him then, get him into the Veve fam at some point. But either way, it is just a good connect to have in India. If we ever need to go, and if we're in India like hardcore, we're not in the language of whatever they speak, whether it's Pashtun, Farsi, whatever. They do speak a lot of English there. It would help. It would help immensely if India was, let's say, anti-NFT. I don't know if they are or aren't. Oh, hey, here's one of the princes. Can you sign a little letter? Can you do something? Sign a letter to the government. Give us a good word. Have them bend over backwards for us. Again, it's all about context. Moving on here. We have look over. Yep, 2. We have somebody that bought a ultra rare Spider-Man. Bought normal one last night, mint number 682. Had purchased that for about $950 because it was a 3-digit, it's a little bit over the floor of 400. Veve winners for the weekly sweepstakes that happened last week was Kale Penny, Arch Alien, and Jams 1994. Congrats to them on Instagram. You have won their sweepstakes. If you haven't yet, give them a contact. Dude, in 2019, I was a chonky boy, but I said, what if there are aliens? Area 51. Fighting. Oh, dude, look at that hair. Look at those. Oh, biceps. Moving on. Yep. Not going after. Picture. The pig should have went with Moana to Tafiti. Not that dumb chicken. Agreed. All right, I should save this. I've been talking for 22 minutes already. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe. Oh no, I probably need to. Veve top 500 list. I'll go over this in a video also. The top 500 list I love taking a look at every single week. So the most amount of NFTs sold, you had Bacardi Creation, who had sold 30 NFTs. Beer Guy 33 had sold 73, and Goku Super Saiyan 3 had sold 86. So these people are selling quite a lot of the, or at least it seems like a lot, but be advised, all 3 of them combined, the top 3 sellers, don't hold a candle to even the 3rd most buyer, which is Thantos. Thantos had bought 238 Veve collectibles this week. That immediately dwarfs all 3 combined sellers. And then in second place, you do have Bezoj Man, who had bought 379 collectibles. And then the number 1 was AQKSA, which had bought 504 collectibles. Now, all of these people are in the top 10 wallets. So what are the top wallets doing? What are the whales doing? They're buying more. They are not slowing down. That is exceedingly good to hear. Very confident with that. The secondary market is alive and well. Now, could they have gotten some of those from the primary market? Sure, but at $40 a pop for the Alice in Wonderland thing, $200 for just 5 collectibles, I don't think they're doing all of that, throwing tens of thousands at Veve, at least not every week. Although they are, it would be worth it to do that, because you can get 5 of those collectibles, again, all secret rares. It's like 30 MCP points a day. Really good. Anyway, moving on here. The most positions climbed is, so we have 2AFF, which had bought 116 NFTs, making him climb 58 spots. We have Killmaster 85, which bought 176 NFTs, climbing 51 spots. And then Ivers adding 65 NFTs to his collection, climbing 32 spots. Heckin' wild. As far as I go, I bought 6 NFTs. Where am I? Seriously, I don't... Okay, there we go. I bought 6 NFTs and I did not climb a single spot. I'll try to buy a little bit more this week, and maybe I'll climb from 386, maybe I'll get to 385. Getting past this is going to be a struggle. The struggle is real. Moving on. 9,000. So somebody bought, Orlando Sentinel had gone and posted, Goofy's head goes for $19,000 at auction. $19,000 for Goofy's head. The costume thing at Jesus. I don't know why you buy that. I mean, to each their own. Anyway, Vista. Yep. Okay. Incredibles. We'll go to Kissy first. So Kissy, 85, who's big into Earth 2, says, this is my first collectible in September 21. Got it from the real Randy Chavez, and it is a Captain America Mighty first appearance. Funny enough, I joined Veve in May of 2021, so it took me 4 months before I got active on the app. That is a decent amount of people that go and I downloaded the app in February of 2021. And I didn't really start collecting until at least a month, if not 2 months later. But downloaded the app in February, and it took me a while. I could have bought Todd's right from the store. Could have bought them right from the store. I didn't know, didn't understand. It wasn't until they were like $400 that I was buying, which is fine. You know, they're still up, or if you were to buy at that point. But yeah, absolute wild times. Moving on here. Oh, hang on. Tick. Nope, ain't about that noise. We have Renee Arana saying, been watching this nice mint in the market for a while. This morning went down once again, so I had to pull the trigger. It is the Amazing Fantasy number 15, so it's AF15, but the mint number is 1922. So even though the floor price is $375, somebody had spent $24.69. That is 2,469 gems. That is like 7x the price of the floor. Had done that on a 1922 mint. Now that's not is it a 4-digit mint? Sure. You know, there's literally one 5-digit mint at number 10,000, which is going to go for a huge penny. So it's not any crazy mint. It's not a 3-digit mint. It's not low 3 digits. Why did somebody spend almost 7x the price of the floor on a mint that doesn't seem to be special? Well, what happened in 1922? For most of the year, probably not much. But towards the end of the year, in December, Stan Lee was born. Most times, artists' birthdays, I would say don't bother. There's going to be a very, very small niche for that. But we have someone here spending almost $2,500 to get this because it's Stan Lee's birthday. Now, it's also an Amazing Fantasy 15. So this is going to go up regardless. This is going to be very, very coveted. Like at some point, that common will be what he pays at the floor in general, because it's AF15. It's going to be amazing. But he did this specifically because it's Stan Lee's birthday. There is no other one like it, or the birth year at least. And that's what some people are doing. So do not listen to me. All right, Sergio Rodriguez. Last thing before we get to the comments. Oh, should I? Maybe I should wait. How many comments are there? Oh, there's not a lot of comments. Okay, this is fine. Ooh, I gotta. Wow, there's a lot of. I'm not even gonna bother. All right, so what does Veve mean? According to Al Kahn, Veve's head of global licensing, the way they came up with the company's name Veve is because David Yu, Veve's CEO, wanted a 2-syllable name. After going through over 100 possible names, they settled on Veve. They liked the name, but needed to justify what it meant or what they would use as opposed to other ones. So they figured out it could be an acronym that stands for something, so they settled on Virtual Experience, Virtual Enterprise, because that's what company aims to offer its users, virtual experience, and what the company considers itself, which is a virtual enterprise. Also, before I go on, I'm going to go to my channel, I'm going to go to my live, and I'm going to ask you guys to smash that like button. Okay. I can't do it. Free way to help support the channel. That would be super great. Thank you so much. Yep. Ooh, voice message. Okay, I'll listen to that in a minute. And the recent partnership with South Korean virtual reality and metaverse company Veve certainly reinforces Veve's DNA of aiming to offer its users a virtual experience. This is also obvious from the basic utilities that gave their 3D collectibles, such as augmented reality. They were also hinting at working with Apple for their upcoming VR headset. Just to give you a little background, when Veve was first being introduced as a product, the working name was Akomi Collect. Akomi is Veve's parent company. You can see this throughout the Akomi white papers. There was no reference to Veve, only Akomi Collect. So remember, when you are investing into Veve digital collectibles, you are not just buying an immutable token on the blockchain, you're buying into a virtual experience and investing into the future of collecting. I remember on that white paper they had mentioned, oh, if you own a certain amount of OMI, you might be able to get some of the fees that are on like the Veve app, which would be hecking wild. I would put every single token I had onto the app, and I would just I would be collecting those fees every day. Yeah, I don't think that is definitely taken out. I don't think anything like that's going to happen now that it has evolved. But God, for a minute there, I'd be like, yo, let's get this bread. Anyway, moving on here. Go to the comments. We have I'm a bot saying me. Wes says, let's go. Danny Marquez says, comment. Good morning, Randy. Good morning, Danny Marquez. Should we go over a little bit of what to expect here? Yeah, we probably should. So Disney's Pixar, so Incredible Series 1, this is a wait list. Actually, you should be able to go for the wait list box right now. It is 10:30. I'm going to join the wait list. Come on, now touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid? There we go. So I've joined the wait list. Mr. Incredible has animation, it has sound. You have a 1 in 2 chance of getting him. Miss Incredible, you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting her. She's kind of like the Mr. Fantastic pose. I don't know if you can make it thicker. I don't know. And Frozone, who's a 1 in 6 chance of getting. Honey, where's my super suit? Why do you need to know? It's for the greater good. I'm the greatest good you ever gonna get. That is the funniest line. All right. Anyway, there's not a lot of him. I'll go over the Medium article right now. So this is a waitlist drop blind box, so it's not just a waitlist for any one character. It's going to be a mix. What do you get? I don't know. So we have Mr. Incredible, which is 2004, because this was made in 2004, so there's quite a lot of him, but that actually means 1914. And then you have Miss Incredible, or Mrs. Incredible, Helen Parr, who is the Superworld as Mrs. Incredible, hung up her super suit to raise her family. And she has 1,298 of her, so that actually means plus 1208. And then the last one is the Frozone, Lucius Best, and he has 698 of him available, which means 608. So if this does sell out, the 3730 of them, it would be $149,200. I don't think that's outside the realm of possibility. I think because we haven't had a crazy drop recently. Actually, I have to take a look at some of the. I'm gonna take a look at the gem sales recently, and then we'll be able to calculate. No, it's not the third. All right, Veve had posted the waitlist is open. Heck yeah, it is. All right, on the 13th. Oh, this has not been updated for a couple of days here. No, this has not been updated for a couple of days. The last day was the 13th, and they had only had 54,000 in those gem purchases. I don't know why this hasn't been updated, but whatever. Alice in Wonderland did do well, did almost 100K, probably over 100K by this point. And then you had that drop, the Ultraman drop. It was an airdrop. If you had any of the first 3 seasons, if you had any collectibles, any sets that were collected on that, you just got an airdrop. That was for Ultraman Day, which technically happened on the 10th, so that might have been when they took the snapshot, and then they just went an airdrop. So anyway, this one, yeah, I think we could, even if not right away, it won't be right away, that you do have that chase, people getting that Frozone. Mrs. Incredible, Mr. Incredible, probably going to go under retail, or be at retail, but it won't be like crazy amount. Like, you're not going to see a Mr. Incredible for like $20. Like, you'll see him probably over 30. Ms. Incredible, probably the same thing, probably at 30, give or take, maybe a little more. But that Frozone be that chase, and that's what people do. And honestly, this is old enough. It's 19 years, almost 20 years old, where it's not too new. Like Moana and Encanto, a little too new. They didn't do that well. Elemental, obviously, really new. Definitely did. Actually, the Elemental drop didn't actually do that bad. The movie did bad, just not the drop. But this I could see doing okay. Is it super awesome Star Wars RoboCop stuff that everyone's gonna get? No, it's not that. But the mints are a lot lower. Like, there are less mints in this entire drop than Coco, than Miguel from Coco. That Platinum Moments drop, and it is less money, so it should do, I think, pretty well. Comment down below your price predictions. Let's get on it. We got Il Shankster saying, Randy, who are you hoping to get on this drop? Frozone, you know. But I love Mrs. Incredible though. She's thick. She mommy. I'm about saying, what do you know about ongoing lawsuit with? So I did go. Well, there are two different ones. The one that Ben has against Comey is absolutely frivolous. It's just taking a long time. I wish a judge would be like, this is stupid. I know where this is going, and just squashes it. And the other one, via Patrick Hable, is that Ben did commit securities fraud, so that's going to work out really, really well. Anyway, Far O says, good afternoon, OMI homies from Germany, Hamburg. So Far, are you from Farburg? No, there's I don't know if Cat Dog is based in Germany, because they're in Nearburg, and then there's a place known as Farburg, and then I think there's a place known as Hamburg in there as well. But you are from Germany, Hamburg. That just reminds me of Cat Dog. You unlocked a core memory. Uncle Mish says, good morning, fam. Good morning, Uncle Mish. Marcus Hodges says, good morning, all. How's it going? Chago Solis says, good morning, GM, everyone. Firestone Rand says, howdy from the ranch, Randy. I hope you guys are doing well. El Salchichon says, is the drop worth it? Short term, yeah. Long term, yeah. This is not the only drop of Incredibles we're gonna get. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get Jack, you're gonna get Dash, you're gonna get, I forget what the invisible lady's called. You're gonna get her. It took like 10 years, or like 14 years for them to make the second one. And it was, people were just like, I mean, we already have Edna Mode. So we already have her, she's really great. But you're gonna need the bully, the one that's like, you dense mother, you know, like that meme. So we need the bully, we need the villain, and I don't know what happened in the second one. They did measure out the pixels. They made Mrs. Incredible thicker in the second one as opposed to the first one. They measured out the pixels. It's true. They did it. Was that film theory? What Mama says, bought the Disney poster set for $168. Oh my god, that's amazing. Congrats. Brandon Davis says, how is the Coffeezilla thing something good? He only does videos on scams, and they had literally done nothing with the OMI token since its inception. Oh my god. Okay, so in case people are just getting here and haven't watched the beginning of the video, correct, Coffeezilla only does scams. Who was a scammer in Akomi? Oh, the person that has been scamming for years, whether it was GoChain, whether it was Earth2 or Akomi, Ben Gadenzi. Now, this was originally happened from Logan Paul, because Logan Paul was the one that had, he had been going after for, I think, MetaZoo, whatever that was. I had met with one of the guys that was on his team. He called himself Guru Collectibles. Now he's Crypto King. He keeps changing his name after everyone realizes he's a piece of crap. He tried to get me into MetaZoo when we were doing a Pokemon deal in 2021. I was like, hey, have you heard of Veve and OMI? He's like, yeah, not really into it. More focused on, I was like, really? Like, Logan Paul's MetaZoo. Obviously, I didn't do anything with that. But the investigation that was about Logan Paul and about the $1.8 million that was stolen from the rug that was MetaZoo, that is what the investigation's about. And after he had, in his investigation, when he had learned about all that, oh, what other stuff is Logan Paul doing? And it happened to be, like, there's a reason Logan Paul mentioned OMI. There's a very good reason why Logan Paul mentioned Earth 2. I know, because the same person that had been trying to scam out these other companies was trying to dump on everyone else. Had Logan Paul, they paid Logan Paul to mention Earth 2, paid Logan Paul to mention OMI, and that's what the investigation's about. It has nothing to do, I mean, it has something to do with Akomi because it is Akomi, like it is the token that they were using, but it's not against any of the Veve or Akomi workers. Maybe that one ex-worker that is not here anymore, but yeah, that's it. So it is good because you go and you do get more eyes on the project. You just say, oh, hey, and again, I don't know how he's going to frame it. Most likely he'll just say, oh, this person that used to work at Veve and Akomi. Veve and Akomi is, this, and then that's probably just what he'll do. But yeah, that is why I do think it can be a good thing, just to get more eyes on the project. Like I remember the one, it was like a hit piece on NBA Top Shots. The first video I ever watched on NFTs was a hit piece on NBA Top Shots. And the person was so negative. He's like, oh, why would people spend this amount of money on something that's not real? Because it's a scam, because it's hype. The goal is to, buy low and then pawn off something high when, when it pumps. And it's like, okay, no one tell this dude about the freaking stock market. That's, and I immediately saw what it was. Even though the first thing I watched was a hit piece on it, I was like, no, there's something here. I knew something was there. And then obviously as I got into it, here we are. Anyway, moving on. We have 20 minutes left. Ooh, somebody's had sent me a voicemail. I will roger that in 20-ish minutes. Veve France. France! Anyone ever see that video where all of hey, here's Miss America, here's Miss France. I think Miss El Salvador might have been in that video. But each one was saying where they're from. It's like Germany, like Ukraine. And then the lady from France goes, France! It was the remixed. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Moving on. Mara says, sounds like assumptions on your part. What about his investigation? What about his investigation is on? About your part? No, I mean, all right, so I'll show you some screenshots here. Let's see what we got. Leaked message. The good thing is Coffeezilla is going after Goodenzi, not Akomi. Another leaked message. I'm not going after Akomi as an organization. I'm looking into influencers buying OTC tokens for 20% off and dumping them on the open market, all the while pumping the tokens on retail. Logan Paul. Sorry. But this is literally from him. This is literally So again, I'll read that again, calmly this time. I'm not going after Akomi as an organization. I'm looking into influencers buying OTC tokens for 20% off and then dumping them on the market, all the while pumping the tokens on retail. That is the scam that had happened. And again, I really only think it was with Logan Paul. I don't think any other influencer had that opportunity. I had that opportunity to buy from them in 2021. They weren't giving me anything off. I mean, they were, because I didn't have to pay for those fees or whatever. But that was it. Like we didn't have at that time in 2021 they'd already started making a lot of money, so they didn't need it. But yeah, I don't think any other person had even had contact with the team at that point. I don't think any other person had bought OTC, even if it was from Ben, and they certainly weren't dumping while pumping it on retail. I think it was really only Logan Paul that did that. Well, are there other people that could have done that? Sure. Again, I'm pretty excited to see what he comes up with. Hopefully everything's truthful. Moving on. Bill Garner's is Chavez 2099. Yeah. I would love to be in that. When they do the live action version in 2027, whenever that is, it'll be Secret Wars. I will have a few acting gigs under my belt. They will be movies, so hopefully I can do that. Hopefully I can stay in shape. I mean, my shoulder gets hecked like every other week. But yeah, hopefully I'll have enough experience and they want to look for someone like that. Like, that would be great. I would 100% love to play that character. I'll give it my all. I'll give it my very best. Mara says, we'll see when the video comes out. Yes, I'm very curious to see what happens with that as well. Mike H says, hey, Mario, sounds like you're just making assumptions. Orange Bag Lady says, what up, good sir? You make it San Diego Comic-Con next week? Unfortunately, I will not. This week it is kind of busy in general, but I didn't know that I was pretty sure that Veve was going, but I didn't want to go and buy a plane ticket and get a hotel and do all this if Veve wasn't going to be there. So when they told us a few weeks ago, hey, we're going, I was like, all right, it's too late now. Yeah, so like the plane tickets, the tickets for Comic-Con, and the hotel, I'll just stick with New York Comic-Con in October. It's where the better part is. No, I mean, it's going to be fun at San Diego as well. San Diego is a hell of a time. San Diego Comic-Con always takes over the town, like 3 blocks away from the convention center in every direction, even 5 blocks. It's really cool. Petco Park is right there as well, where the Padres play. It's a really fun place. People will have a good time. Orange Bag Lady, are you going? Crypto King says XRP plus OMI equals heart. Yep. XRP, lot of people made a fudge ton of money with that recently. Ooh, what this? Brooklyn. We have Clever Jerk going and posting about Brooklyn. 7-Eleven, Miles Morales, rare and ultra rare. Thought that was really cool. Cannot get the 7-Eleven in secret rare because it only goes up to 250, but I thought that was pretty dope. Epic. 7-Elevens are life in New York. They are life. All right, let's continue to get this bread. Let's see what we got on the Twitter here. Let's go to my profile. See if there's any questions on there. I don't think there are. No, I haven't been too active the last few days. Just some Grumpy Cat news that we went over earlier in the video as well, and that's about it. Let's go on the Facebook, like us on Facebook, and see what the people of, oh, Michelle, love her. Sorry, moving on. Let's go to the people of Veve and see what people are posting on the group. Sergio Rodriguez talking about the Incredibles drop, of course. You have, man, he posts a lot on here. Sergio Rodriguez even posts about me, saying our very own Randy Chavez slam dunked on the Slum Doge millionaire, who became famous from being the first millionaire from investing in Dogecoin, the first Dogecoin millionaire. I didn't necessarily slam dunk on him. Well, Slum Doge, I think, just kind of asked, like, in my, and this is just my opinion, I think Slum Doge, who is exceedingly busy on a ton of different projects, happened to just go and say, hey, Veve's trending, I wonder why. And when you go and you ask that, people will tell you. So instead of going and trying to do the work for yourself, I'm not trying to make him out to be lazy or anything, but if you don't have time to sit there for a couple hours, go through what's true, go through what isn't true, and make your own assumptions, you could just go, hey, why is Veve trending? And then everyone just goes and lets them know, and you can kind of read in between the lines. It's just a lot easier to do that. Let the information come to you as opposed to you going out and finding it, just in my experience. But anyway, he continues to go on and says, Veve became a trending topic on Twitter earlier today, which prompted Slum Doge to ask why Veve was trending. Top reply came from OMI and Veve YouTuber Randy Chavez, who was quick to point out why. And then I read that before, saying, he's right on every single point. Thank you for setting the record straight, Randy. Cheers. Cheers, mate. So for those of you that don't know, we have Chris Chan saying, for the waitlist, do you have to join it right away, or can it be any time within that 25-minute window? Does it increase your odds of being picked first for the waitlist, or does that matter? I don't think it really matters. You could get on at 10:30, you can get on at 10:54 and join that waitlist. I don't think there's been any proof to show the first to get on the waitlist is the ones that get it. But again, I'm not looking into that. Who does it again? Yeah, talking about the Vive. Jackson. Will the Hulk airdrop be Spider Hulk or maybe Zombie Hulk? Oh yeah, that's true. We don't have that ultra rare Hulk yet, and we don't know what that's going to be. People are thinking Joe Fixit, which would be fine. The gangster version of the Hulk is when he goes out to Vegas and is just an enforcer. He's just a mob boss, and it's epic. Bill Garter says, Randy, you going for the drop? Heck yeah, I am, brother. Crypto King says, Randy, have you been in any movies? What trailer were you in again? I was in Looks Can Kill. So just type in Looks Can Kill trailer, and I'm just there in the background. My friend Jessica Layton is an actual reporter, and she plays a reporter in the pilot, or in the trailer. So you'll see it in the pilot. There is another scene where I'm wearing my Veve shirt. It's in a club, really dope. And then that was a fun time. That was a good time. And then on the movies, it's gonna be, so again, be advised, everything is taking a back seat because of the writer's strike. But Stealing Manhattan is a book. Link down below to that book, with Pavle Punch Stanimirovich. He is the one that helped write it. It is about his dad. It is a really awesome story. And I will be playing a part in that. They were supposed to start filming later this year. It won't be until next year just because of this writer's strike. And Darcy Donovan, I will be in 2 of her projects. One project will be, I can't say who's attached, but one project will be starting next year. It was supposed to start this year. It'll start next year. And the next project, I don't know if it's going to be a sequel or if it's just going to be, they're going to do 2 at the same time. But I do want to try to get somebody I know in there as well, because I know her to be a very good actress. Moving on here. Yeah. All right, actually, let's X out of the YouTube here. I need to listen to a message here real quick. And I'm gonna, ooh.
So this was, I had a very, very exhausting time for a month and a half.
Oh, wow.
And it's not totally finished. I can speak.
Okay.
One
So.
day, I'm really and but thank you anyways. First thing I can already say is it's very, 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 very kind. And let's discuss. Talk to you later, Wendy.
Okay, no. All right, that was just a message from a buddy of mine. Go have a good sleep soon. Rest up. Talk soon. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, Randy. All right, and now we wait. We play the waiting game for the next 9 minutes. The wait list will close in about 3.5 minutes from now. Aww. 6 years ago, my friend Lilith decided to visit me, and we were in. She hasn't been on the podcast. She's in one of my shorts videos. I was live streaming. I was in Dragon Con, and at Dragon Con was a. That's why I couldn't be at the Designer Con in London, was because I was in Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia, and she was there, and I was just live streaming, and she's like, "I have something to tell you." I was like, "Oh, what?" And then she does what she does. You'll see it in the short. Anywho, moving on here. Let's look over some Marvel Mighties, because we might be getting one of those this week. I hope. We'll see. We'll go to the full sets. I guess we'll go to the most recent set first. We'll do the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is fine. We'll see what Cosmo is. Cosmo is at, she's the doggo, 80 doll hairs. I think that's pretty cheap considering there's only 760 of her. Rocket is, there's 814. How's there 814 if there's 760 of? I gotta go through that. Anyway, floor price of him is 150, even though he is a lot more popular. 150. I'd pay that. I mean, I already have him, so that's fine. Drax, first appearance. Let's see what he's at. He's at the floor price of 27. It's higher than I think he's been in quite a while. Sub 100s, not really anything that's worth it. Number 56 is $97. You want to get that, you could. But there's probably other better deals. So Mantis, $8 on the market. A sub 100, you could get her for $34. That is about 4x. I would get that if you're going to get a sub 100. Now you have Nebula, who is also $8, because these Nebula and Mantis are both rares. And her sub 100, let's take a look at that. Her cheapest one is 48. So I would think that the 34 gems for a Mantis sub 100, number 60, I think that is really dope. Peter Quill is really weird because there is one person that has over 800 Peter Quills. Well, Peter Quills only has like 4,100, 4,200 of him. So there is one person that has 20% of all Peter Quills in existence. They became the store. Now his floor price is at $10, and the cheapest sub 100. Oh, you could actually get him for $90. Oh, actually, you can get him for $74. I'm sorry. There's a sub 100 you can get for $55. There's number 94. Yeah, and again, someone has 20% of the supply of him. I don't know if they have any sub 100s of him. Wild. We'll try the Ant-Man ones. We'll do Cassie Lang. I have 19 out of her 59 sub 100s. She's going to $10 for the floor. There are no sub 100s of her available. Let's take a look at Hope Van Dyne, who is the Wasp. I have 34 of her. It is $7.64 for her floor, and there are no sub 100s available of her either. I don't have too many of her sub 100s. Most of mine I just bought at floor. Sorry, there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, maybe I do have a couple. 9, 10. All right, so I have 10 sub 100 wasps. Didn't think I had that many. Let's do Ant-Man. So Ant-Man we have going for the floor at $10, and the sub 100s you can get him for 300. It's kind of a lot. I don't think I would spend that much on him for the sub 100. I'll skip the other less popular characters for now. We'll go to the in those sets. We'll go to the Black Panther set. M'Baku is currently $6.89. I remember buying a lot of him for $3. Cheapest sub 100 you can get is $145. I do not think that is worth it. Nakia, who's not really that popular, $7.30 for the floor. $57 for a sub 100. I mean, if there's only one of her, might not be so bad. Then you do have Namor. Namor is $150 at the floor, and his cheapest sub 100 is $215. It's actually not bad. And I have 2 of his sub 100s also. Okoye, the floor for the leader of the Dora Milaje, is $8.48, and you can get a sub 100 of her for $60. I don't think that's bad. Queen Ramonda, I don't know why I have 63 of her, but I do. $6 floor, so that is the cheapest of all the Black Panther Marvel Mighties, but the only sub 100 is number 42 at $342. Quite a lot. Riri Williams, I have 4 of her. They're all sub 100, so she's a $14 floor, and you can get one of her for $99 for a sub 100. Not bad. And then a number 47 for 147, also not bad. So something that we would get at San Diego Comic-Con would be something like a Deadpool Chimichanga truck, because there's just one of them. There's not a whole set of things. But let's go for that $15 floor. I think these sub 100s are also really hard to get. Yeah, actually get sub 100. You can get it for $88 and $89, number 74 and 79. That wait list is closed, by the way. And then the next one after that I want to go over is the Captain Carter 1 of 1, because again, they're 1 of 1. There's only one of her. I mean, there's like thousands of her, but there's only one collectible in this set. This is what they do. This is at New York Comic Con 2021. $35 for the floor. Sub 100, $275. It is for number 45. I don't think that's really worth it right now, but again, who knows? We just have 3 minutes, count them 3, until we can go and buy. The wait list is closed, but I'm ready. Ready, Freddy. See if there's been any other comments since then. There have not been. I'm going to hydrate, and I'm going to shower. I don't have a ton of gems. I have been going and really wanting to, this Luke Skywalker that I have, that I need to sell in order to go get a bigger purchase, is I have the cheapest sub 50. It is at 1,700. If you want to make an offer, please make an offer. I'm very flexible. I need to get this bread. I need to get this done. Just because the other thing I want to get is I just want to get it done. Anyway, Luke's Secret Rare has gone down to 2,200. That's the floor. The sub 100 shouldn't be too far off after that. You can get one for $3K. Whether you want one or not for them, that's up to you. I don't think sub 100s on something as rare as Secret Rare Luke, I don't think that really matters as much, just because they're all 3 digits. Like, there's no 4 digits because there's only a couple hundred of them. And again, they're all Secret Rare. They're all. I don't think that really matters that much. I think the sub 100s on the rare are a lot more valuable than the sub 100s on the ultra rare or secret rare. Because again, the only difference between the ultra rare and the secret rare is just the pose. Like, that's it. Anyway, Dark Chaos says, hello there. General Dark Chaos. Hello. Dark Chaos says, good luck, everyone. Yes, good luck. We have just under 1 minute. Count them 1 marshmallows. All right, I'm ready. Ready to buy. Ooh, that's interesting. My clock is off. My wait list actually won't open until 11 a.m. and 5 seconds. Ooh. Alright, well, whatever. We shall wait. Hold on. Hello there, General Death Chaos. Alright, let's go. Again, price predictions for Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, they'll probably be like $30. The Frozone, I don't know, 120, give or take. We'll see. But we'll get the Frozen one. Come on, Frozone. All right, 20 seconds. Let's go. Comment down below if you're going for it. I don't think they'll sell out right away, if at all. But I do expect them to make 80 to I'd say 80. Okay, it's 11 o'clock, but there's still 5 more seconds on here. I don't like that. Anyway, okay, cool. Bye now. We're gonna do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Waiting for it to take my gems. The blind box purchase. You will not know which collectible you will receive until after purchase. But I think they let us know the mint number beforehand. Ooh, Mr. Incredible, number 278. So it is a 3-digit. So I might be able to sell him maybe slightly above retail. We shall see. 1 order pending. And there, oh wow. So we actually sold several hundred of him right off the bat. A couple hundred of the Mrs. Incredibles and like 100-ish, 150 of the Frozen one. So let's go into the market and let's see what they're doing as they get delivered. We have Mr. Incredible at 55 right now. And it is a 3-digit. That was a 55. Mrs. Incredible is 60 doll hairs right now. So they're both currently over retail, but again, it's like 2 seconds after it. Buddy of mine has gotten, yo, secret rare. Get that bread. Oh, congrats. He's going for 200 right now. I really don't expect that to hold. Comment down below if you got the W. Jacob Torres says, wow, I wasn't selected. There's no way they're selling out. All right, so be advised, Jacob Torres. I'm going to show you something. In 13 minutes, right here where it says returning soon, that'll change into a buy now button. Because I guarantee you that there are going to be a couple hundred of these left. Like Mr. Incredible right now. Oh, there's 907 of him. All right, so these guys are actually making... This might actually sell out. But I guarantee you there's going to be a couple hundred left, and you're going to be able to take that returning soon. It's going to become a buy now button. You're able to smash that, and you might even get a second one. So, yeah. All right, now let's see what these are going for. All right, Mr. Incredible already going for below retail at 38, and that is the 3-digit on there. And Mrs. Incredible at 43, so pretty much at retail. But even still, I don't... This is a popular IP, and Frozone is staying up there at 140, and that might actually even sell. It did. So now it's up to 160. So it's, like I said, I did expect it to be in the 100. What do you call it? Oh my god. Sorry, looking. Wow. I forget where I was going here. Yeah, so this one I did say he would be around 120. Oh, another one sold for 160. Let's see how much money Veve has made so far. I know it changes. Like, all right, so we got from 1914 to 755. All right, so figure that is 1150 plus 750. So we got the 1900 plus the 380. So that is 2280 times 40. Yeah, damn, $91,000 Veve made in 3 minutes. I love this game. Yeah, they might sell out. Anyway, we have Omar Kasade saying got the secret rare. Get it, Omar, get it. Brendan M says got oh god, my hip. Brendan M got Mr. Incredible number 888. Hold on to that. Like hang on to it. Kissy said didn't get in either. Damn, sorry Kissy. Kissy, did you answer me back on Twitter? On the... Oh, so nice, which would be possible to host. Yes. So, so is that a... Anyway, there's going to be a... the first marriage is going to happen in Earth 2. It will be my boy Rayfax. We are going to get this bread done. Cannot wait for it. Events will be held at some point. Like, I don't think he's getting married right away. If he were to get married like next month, we wouldn't be able to do it. But I think he'll be getting married at some point next year, at least. In which case, we might be able to do something there. Moving on. Jacob Torres says, "Yep, going to hang tonight and hope I get lucky." Nice. Tammy Hannes has got secret rare mint number 392. Congrats, Tammy. Get that bread. Matt Kabichke says, "I wasn't selected either." Damn. The Irishman wasn't selected either. Are you guys buying on the secondary, or are you waiting to smash that buy now button when it appears? JKRB got the secret rare. Kissy's laughing. Darth Chaos says it might have sold. Yeah, it will sell out, but not on the first go. Like, just because you weren't selected, again, I guarantee you this does not sell out in the first 15 minutes. There's always somebody. There's always a couple hundred accounts, a couple hundred people that are selected, but for whatever reason, they get busy, they miss it, they just don't pay, they don't have enough gems, whatever it is. And then after that, those couple hundred go back into the thing. You're able to hit the buy now button, and you're able to get it. If this was, if I had gotten like a Frozone, I would have done this, but Mr. Incredible's at 33. I said he'd settle at 30. Mrs. Incredible's at 37. Frozone is at 125. I did say he'd settle around 120. He might settle around 80 or 90. Yeah, so I mean, this is, people will gamble. I don't know. Oh my God. A friend of mine landed the 84 Frozone. Heckin' epic. Damn, people getting super lucky. All right, hang on one second here. One second. One second. I'm sorry, one second here. I gotta read something. Oh my God. One second here. I gotta do something real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be back in I'll be with you in 1 second here. Did that not freaking go through? Oh no, I sent that photo. All right. Fudge. How do I? I hate Twitter sometimes. I don't hate Twitter. I hate the. I hate all the messages sometimes. All right, moving on here. J-Lo says, "Hey Randy." Hi J-Lo. Brenda M says, "Weird, there is no Incredibles background for Mr. Incredible." That is weird. JKRB got the secret rare. Darth Chaos says, "Might have sold." It probably will eventually, but again, right now, as people are seeing that Mr. Incredible is not going for, or both of them, both Mr. and Mrs. Incredible are going for below retail, it might hinder some people from buying. So now you have 582 of him left. There's 372 of Mrs. Incredible left, but there's 180 of Frozone left. So again, people might gamble, people might not. You know, buy 6, you'll probably get 1 secret rare. People that already have a secret rare, you're good. You don't need to do any more. I mean, some people might be mint hunting as well. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see what the mints are. Let's see if there's any significant mints on here. Mr. Incredible staying steady at $33 market cap, or $33 floor. 120 is the, oh no, you can get a number 91 for 100. Next best deal is number 79 for 120. 47 to sub 50 for that. Well, I don't think a lot of sub 50s are out yet, or else they would be on sale. Mrs. Incredible, who is at 30, heck, might even go below 30, is, let's see what we have here. You can get a sub 100 of her for 88. Number 90 you can get for 88. Oh, you can get number 71 for 80. And the sub one, I guess, yeah, number 49, sub 50 at 150, not bad either. But yeah. JLo says, if I see Mr. and Mrs. Incredible go under 30, I'll pick them up, I think. That is fair. That is definitely fair. Though, like I said, I do think people will gamble. Matt Kavitsky says, oh my god, just got gifted the Secret Rare 1938 John Tyler postage stamp number 42. Let's go. How'd you get gifted that? Oh, is that from the... Oh, wait. Hold on, Matt Kavitsky. Give me 1 second here. I think I know why. Nope, you're not. I thought you were Kale Penny, Arch Alien Jams. I thought that was one of the things. How did you get gifted that? Let me know. I'm curious. Very curious. Oh, Britney Spears. Ooh, that fudges. What? Oh, okay. All right. I gotcha. Oh, my bae. Oh, the bae. All right. Where are we at here? It's a pleasure. It was a pleasure. All right, we got 4 minutes left until we get that buy now button appear. I don't think this is gonna get the. I don't think this will sell, at least not right away, because again, you do have almost 1,000 of these left. You have 530 of Mr. Incredible. You have 347, so that is 877 plus the 161. So it is just over 1,000 of these left. That is an extra 40,000. Again, with Veve making over 100K on this drop in 15 minutes, super great. We'll sell at some point. I don't know. Let me give a quick shout out to them though. Let's see what we got here. Tweet. Shout out to Veve for doing well on the at Pixar drop and grossing over 100K in 10 minutes. I look forward to the next series and the rest of the family. Mr. Incredible. Mr. O'Connell, you drive my patience. Oh, Mr. O'Connell, oh, that, Brayson, no, you have the wrong, oh, sorry, that's an old school Mummy reference. All right, we'll tweet that. That's tweeting out right now. And moving on. Omar says, I feel like it will sell out because it's a good amount waiting for the rebound. Yeah, there might be. Makovich says, for holding the complete set. Oh, that's how you got, okay, gotcha. I didn't know those went out today. I thought those went out quite a while ago, but I must have been mistaken. Yeah, there are a couple people waiting for it, but I don't know how many that'll be. All right, so 5, I don't think there's 1,000 people waiting for the rebound. So there's, hold on, 840. So there's 995 collectibles left in the next minute. So with 995 collectibles left, I don't think there are that many people that are going to look for this. I mean, how much is Frozone? Frozone is under 100, so let's say 100 for him. You can get, okay, and Mrs. Incredible and Mr. Incredible are both under 30. So you can get the entire set for 160, guaranteed. You know, like if you want to gamble and try to get a Frozone, you can. But I don't, you could wind up getting multiple Mr. Incredibles, which I guess is fine. I think this will do well long term. I think everyone's going to want to complete the family. Yeah. Matt Kabisters airdropped. Yeah, I got confused. Meyer Sunran says, ending up picking up number 46, Lumpy, no strategy, impulse only. That happens. That does tend to happen. Okay, so now, hey, that buy now button should appear. There it is. Buy now button is right there. At $40 hairs. Let's see how many people are going to buy over the next couple of minutes. And let's see if that does anything for the... Okay, well, now he's back up to 30. Interesting. The sub 100s on him. Still get number 72 for 99. Oh no, number 93 for $93. Mrs. Incredible, who is at 29 right now. A sub 100. Oh, the number 41 has been gotten for Mr. Incredible. It's listed for 5K. I don't think nobody's paying that. Number 61 is no. All right, number 71 is $68. This number 71 for $68 ain't bad. That is not bad. Frozone, who is at 97 right now, any of his sub 100s, I don't think I mean too much. You can get a number 64 for 150, which I think is fine. I don't think there are any that are going to be below that. There are not. No, there's definitely a lot. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we have here. Now there's a lot of people. Oh, no way. This heckin' sold out. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect that. I did not think there was 1,000 people waiting to buy. But Omar was right. I stand corrected. That's $149,000 actually. Let me update this tweet here. Let me delete this tweet. Let me delete. Okay. Okay, let's see what you can do. Let's make a new post here. Shout out to @Veve official and their new @Pixar drop for selling out and grossing 150K in 16 minutes. And for selling out and grossing 150K in 16 minutes. Can't wait for Series 2 and the rest of the family. #Veve, $OMI, # I love this. Okay, this game. I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. I'ma have the best heckin' night of my life. I did not expect, heckin' wild. Was not expecting that at all. Nice. Got a photo here. I like photos. Moving on. Jacob Torres got the rebound. 200, number 222 Frozone. Let's go. Omar says sold out. The Irishman says like 200 left overall. Gone now. I really did not expect that. Omar says, I knew it. Is Omar Thor in Avengers Endgame? Because I knew it. Let's go. Sold out. Okay, says, yep, sold out. Brandon says, I just got my secret rare stamp airdrop, mint number 124. Happy airdrop day for everyone. Come on, every pony. Smile, smile, smile. Come on, every pony. Sunshine, sunshine. All right, there we go. Yep, 1938 John Tyler postage stamp. Let's go. Nice. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. All right. Let's see what some of these prices are going for in the secondary. Let's start with Mr. Incredible. Let's see. No, price is still $30. Mr. Incredible, price is still $30. I figured since they got bought up so smoothly, that price might have gone up. Frozone is up, though. Frozone is up to 110, so he's back up. I did say 120, didn't I? Wes says, picked up the whole set for only 160 gems. Get that bread, and you're already in the black because Frozone is already up to 110. He might go up a little bit more. Oracle says, 2 drops in a row. I click buy now, then buy gems and end up getting nothing. Dude, yeah, you have to have the gems beforehand. That's yeah. Have the gems beforehand, and then you'll be good. Whoa, getting there. Man, I need to get more MCP points because people that are below me have the master. Oh, I guess you can get it at 750 points per day, and you're a master. I need to go and get more of them though. Oracle says 2 drops in a row. Okay, I just read that. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow. Thank you for doing the drop with me. Meow, meow, Randy. Meow.